Hello everyone, welcome back to Plantabi Little Garden. I've been having fun with this. I don't know what the pillows are. I played this a little bit before and it was really fun. That seems useful. Can I get that? How do I get it? I don't know. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this game is Hi Cosmos. Do I put this on a specific one, or do I just put it in general? I don't know. But this game is fun because I get to raise all these little plants and then fill people's orders for what plants they need. Cosmos is growling about stuff over here. We got back home from winter break last night, so he is getting used to being back in the house alone with just me and not with all my family around, and so he's more protective than usual, and so me talking to my computer makes him think that there's a person in here, and he doesn't like that very much. Cosmos, come on! Hi, come here. I love that there are book sets in this. It's very fun. I later today need to do a recording for my book review channel, so I love that there are books in here. He's just quietly growling at himself over here. I think I'm gonna get these. I feel like I should get a window because plants need light, so. Alright. Put more books there. And then I'll put cushions here as like things to use as a cozy place to read. Okay. So that is very nice for that. This is getting cozy. This is fun because it's kind of taking care of plants, but it's also kind of decorating and sort of arranging a little living space, which is pretty fun. Books and cozy places to read them are my favorite thing, other than plants, which are also one of my favorite things. I have so many plants. Okay. I've got Cosmos sitting on me now, and I think he feels a little bit better now. This game is so relaxing, and I love it because it's so fun to just be able to fill orders for plants, even though I still find it hilarious that I was supposed to fill orders for these plants and the qualification was that that I can I pick you up? Thank you. The qualification was that I killed some plants, so that meant that I am qualified to grow more plants. That seems a little incorrect. Okay. I could get a laptop, apparently. The clouds outside move so fast. Okay. Easter lily cactus and pink African violet. I think I need a new... not one of you. Yes, one of these. There we go. So, Easter lily cactus, level 3, and pink African violet, level 2. So, that is... I don't have that other cactus. There we go. Why are you growling so much today? He's in a little bit of a mood right now. You're okay. The nice thing for him is that no one's gonna try to eat his food. Because at my parents' house, the cats always tried to eat his food, and he always tried to eat the cat's food. Cosmos. Alright. He doesn't like that there are cars going out past the window. Such quiet growling now. I don't know what that does. Oh, apparently I have 2 rooms, maybe? Well, I like this room, so I'll just stay here unless I need more space. The design of the plants in this game reminds me so much of Stardew Valley, but then it also reminds me of the Zen Garden from Plants vs. Zombies, and I think I said that in the last recording I did of this, but it reminds me so much. I'm babysitting my plants and also babysitting a very clingy pug right now. He's like, no recording, I need the attention. But I've got to get this video done and uploaded for today and hopefully record another video before I have to go to class if there's time. If not, I'll do it when I get home. But He's being good now. He just needs some reassurance that even though we drove for a long time and are now back in this house, everything's okay still. And that even though there are cars outside, that's also okay. So many noises, Cosmos. You're being so talkative. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you tell the people about how there are cars outside your house. He does not approve of anyone driving past. I'm trying to start 2025 off with keeping up with some New Year's resolutions that I made. And I have had a lot of times in the last year during school where I've been super stressed about school things, and just in general, school is difficult for me. So I am trying to... Can I grab that? Thank you. I'm trying to work on sort of staying calmer and... Oh, that was supposed to be 3. I messed that up. I'll do it again. Okay. And sort of trying to actively take time to kind of relax and unstress. And so with that, I'm trying to enjoy more of my academic experience without having it be kind of stressful and negative, even though a lot of my academic experience has been kind of more negative because I'm autistic and have ADHD, and then schools don't work well with that. But I feel like games like this are really helpful for that because they're just so cute and relaxing and fun to just come play and enjoy and unwind, or kind of Cosmos is not unwinding, or just kind of like have something nice and calm to start the day. And for me, this is before all my classes for the day. Today is the first day of classes for winter quarter, so I'm gonna try to do my best this quarter, which I try often to do that, and then school's just rough, so I am definitely trying to go into it with a good mindset, I guess. I have my capstone that I'm working on this school year, and I don't have the class for it this quarter, but I do have some work that I need to do on it, because in a little over a week I'm going to collect some data for it by doing a survey, so I need to finish preparing the survey and get all that stuff ready and then analyze it when it's done. So I've got a lot of stuff that I need to do this quarter and capstone things on top of my 5 other classes. So I'm trying to take time to actually do things to help with that, and also to help with staying motivated. I never had a senior year of high school because I graduated early, and so I feel like I have kind of right now, I guess, what a lot of high schoolers talk about as senioritis. I probably have 1 fall quarter left after this, but I have so much that I'm doing in terms of school things and running 2 YouTube channels and taking care of my dog and everything that I feel like I'm getting into that sort of senioritis thing of like, I don't want to go to class today, I don't want to do this assignment, and I really need to not do that this quarter. I'm trying to be better about goals like that. And I'm trying to also use a planner this year, and specifically for school, so I guess this quarter more specifically, which I've tried to do every single year, and what I always do is the autistic part of me that needs structure and routine and organization writes down everything for pretty much the whole quarter. If I have access to the schedule for the whole quarter, I'll write down my assignments, I'll write down my tests and my quizzes and other important information for my class. And then the ADHD side completely forgets the planner exists and never opens it for the rest of the quarter. But I've been using an app that helps me track daily goals and is a reminder to do things that I want to do. And I have a certain day of the week where I'm supposed to water my plants or work on my other YouTube channel or things like that. And because of that, I have in that app now check planner, so I'm hoping that that will help. I don't know if it's interesting to hear all about my school stuff and struggles and things, but maybe if someone watching this also has ADHD or autism, you can relate a little to that. I definitely am going to try to keep up with my upload schedule this year because I've been really enjoying that. So yeah, I can't believe it's 2025 already. I don't know if anyone else felt like 2024 went super fast, but it felt so fast. Especially fall quarter, and even my teacher was saying fall quarter always goes really fast. And now I'm 24, which is so wild because my birthday's at the end of the year. So it's fun because I get to say I turned 24 this week and I'm turning 25 this year. And not a lot of people get to do that. Only if your birthday is at the very end. So that's fun. Alright. Cosmos is growling very, very quietly at a truck that just drove past. The other thing that's probably going to be different about this quarter is that I don't have any Friday classes, but on all the other days, my classes don't get out until 4:30 or 5:20. I have only afternoon classes, which is nice. They all start at 1:30, and then they go to, I have 2 each day. They go to 4:30 or 5:20. And then I have 1 online asynchronous class. But because of that, I have, it gets dark at about 5, which means that I might try to walk Cosmos before class instead of after I get home, on the days especially when I get out at 5:20, because it starts to get cold and it's rainy and foggy today, and I just don't want him to get too cold if we go after the sun sets. So it also normally means we go on a shorter walk because he gets cold and he wants to go back in. But it's so wild trying to figure out all the new schedule things. I'm sure other students relate to that part at least. Especially like having to figure out remembering what classes are on what day. So I have a little note card with all that. But yeah, I hope everyone else is having a good 2025 so far, and that you're looking forward to any goals you may have or anything you may want to achieve. That is not what I thought this plant would look like when it got bigger. That's cool. Wow, it's so big now. I love that. I wonder if there is a maximum size these get to. Anyway, yeah, like, it's so weird to me that this may be my last winter quarter of school, and I think that that makes me even more motivated to try and actually do well in these classes. Number one, so that I don't have to retake any and stay longer if I would otherwise be done. And number two, because I want to not regret stuff about school, because there's a lot of times where school has been really rough for me, and I want to leave feeling like I actually did something right. And I know that sounds really bad, like kind of depressing, I guess. But school has definitely not been very easy. And so this is kind of more of a serious discussion than I was expecting to have in this game. But I really am going to try this quarter, and other quarters. School is just hard. But I probably have only 1 year left if you count the end of fall quarter being the end of technically this year that's just started. So that's really weird to think about, and I knew that, but until I okay, now it's to level 3. Wait a second, that's not the one. Did I buy the wrong one? I'm not paying attention. Okay, well, until the new year started, I'd never really fully put into perspective that I have like a year left, and That's so weird. Also, I love that the sky outside the window changes time. Like, it's day now, and it was night. The clouds move so fast. Anyway, moving on from that topic. I also want to make sure that I keep all my plants alive in the new year, which I think I'll be able to do. I love them and I pamper them. I'm a little bit worried about my ones outside just because it has been so cold, so I might try to get a tarp and bring some of them inside. But all my ones inside seem like they're thriving. I was worried because, like I've talked about, I was gone at my parents' house for a long time, for almost 3 weeks, and I did come here once in that time to water them, but there were like 2 weeks where they weren't watered, and so I was driving back yesterday and I was like, oh no, they're gonna be all dried out or dead or something, and they all seem fine. A couple of them are a little bit wilty, but I gave them some water and they seem like they're feeling better now, so I'm very happy about that, because that's always the hardest thing for me leaving for a long time, is either leaving my plants or sometimes leaving Cosmos with a pet sitter if he can't go, but he was with me this time. But yeah, I feel bad for leaving my plants because I love them and I don't want anything to happen to them, but they all seem like they're doing okay, so that's good. I think that's partly why I like this game so much, because I love taking care of plants anyway, and so taking care of virtual plants is also really fun, especially because you get to watch them grow way faster than a real plant. I was just about to say they haven't needed anything in a while, but now they do, so. Alright. Who's gonna need something next? Cosmos is asleep now, so all of his anxiousness about trucks outside seems to be over now. He's kind of asleep now. He just got up to turn around and stretch a little bit. Hi. Are you gonna sit, or do you wanna... What are you doing? He's still on top of me, so he's trying to decide where he wants to look and what he's doing. Alright, there you go. He's made a decision. There you go. I wish people made office chairs that are designed for fitting an animal next to you, because he and one of my cats love to sit on desk chairs. My cat will sit on my dad's chair, and Cosmos will sometimes sit on my dad's chair when he's at that house, and he loves to sit on my chair. And I'm not using a desk chair for this. I'm using like a dining chair, but it's kind of throne-like almost. It's a fancy ornate dining chair that I got from my aunt and uncle, and it doesn't fit my actual dining chairs, so I use it in here. And there's space behind me or to the side of me where if he wants to sit there, I can sit to the front of the chair or to the side of the chair and he can be there. But a lot of desk chairs don't do that, but I would like to eventually have a desk chair because my other chair for my other desk doesn't really have a lot of, it's not very padded, it's just a wooden chair, and so if I'm sitting there for a long time, my back sort of starts to hurt, or Cosmos isn't as comfortable sitting on it. But I really just want a desk chair. Can I click on this? Thank you. Where there's a space for an animal with, like, built into the chair, because that would be really cool. That might exist. I might just have never noticed that exists, but that seems like it would be kind of cool if that is a thing. I also don't have extra money to get one of those because I just spent a lot on gifts for my family recently, so it's also later this month going to be my dad's birthday, but I got him a lot of gifts already, so I don't think I have to get him more, but I am going back home to visit him then, and my mom and sister as well. My sister just got a horse, so that's interesting. She's posting about it on her channel, Timeless Earth, and she's super excited, but it's also taking so much of her time right now. I also have so much money here, and I don't know what to do with it, so I might as well buy more stuff. Okay, welcome mats. This one's kind of cool. I think maybe I need a shelf. And I'll do a table as well. Okay. I'll just put that there. And oh, this is big. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna move that there, and then I'm gonna put if I can pick it up, I'll put the shelf. Oh, I won't let me. There we go. Now it looks like the books are on the shelf. There we go. And then we can put plants on the tables. I don't understand why sometimes it's super easy to pick them up and sometimes it does not want to be picked up. I feel like maybe level 5 is the highest these get to, because it seems like the snake plants haven't wanted anything in a while, and they're both level 5, so I don't know if that's how it works, but possibly. I need to double check. Yeah, okay. I've done this one wrong so many times. I'll just put that in front of the window, even though that isn't a door. And I'll just put this one over there. I don't know. Alright. it's a little bit harder to see when they need something now that they're kind of all stacked together. But it looks tidy and cozy, and I like it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave this here for now. I feel like I played for a little while and I had a lot of fun and I talked about a ton of stuff. But I think this is a good place to leave it because I just rearranged some stuff, and so for now I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!